Alright. This video is going to be about Tesla stock, and not gonna talk a lot of bias in terms of bullish, bearish, long, short. I'm a fan of the company. I like Elon. I think he has definitely good intentions. One of the greatest entrepreneurs over our time. No idea how it's related to Tesla stock, but yeah, just something I wanted to start with saying. I'm going to talk about options flow. I'm going to talk about options chains. I'm going to talk about what's next for Tesla. And I will start with a bit macro to kind of understand how Tesla moves and how I read it and how we read it on the Flow Trading Discord daily, and how we monitor overall options activity in the market to read cycles and to better trade and invest and just see where the markets are pulling through flow. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not a tax advisor. Neither are anyone in flow trading. Everything I talk about is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own due diligence, and remember, stocks and options carry a lot of risks, so you can lose a lot of money. Make sure that you follow proper information and make sure that you manage your risk. Now, I'm going to start first of all with quick saying that there are a lot of misconceptions and misinformation about flow. People just think that buy calls is bullish and sell calls is bearish, buy puts is bearish, sell puts is bullish, and it's not how it is. It's not. It's much more complicated than that. I'm sorry that I'm saying it, right? But that's just how it is. That's the truth, right? If it was that easy, everyone would do that. For Tesla, though, you gotta follow options flow. You just have to. We have a lot of members in the Discord that are long the stock. They like the stock for a while, and whether they're willing, selling calls against their shares or selling puts, and just even if they're trading the stock, I don't care. Again, long short, I want everyone to succeed in our server, right? So for us, it's just providing value daily and keep following the markets and provide accurate analysis to help everyone to better invest in the markets. So again, you gotta follow flow on Tesla because that's literally how it moves. I'm going to link somewhere here on top left, top right. I don't know where it's gonna pop, but the last video I made about Tesla, that's where I really talk about the big flow that led to the 2021 quarter four. So around October and November of 2021, the squeeze on Tesla. I talked also about how I knew that I wouldn't say knew, but I expected to see a squeeze beginning of May of 2023 this year, right? And I said here that yeah, we're possibly going to see 250s. That's just a tweet of mine on that I pasted here on TradingView. But back when it was 160, I said I thought yeah, we're going to see 250. I'm going to delete it now though. And then I said again, anyone who follows me, guys, on Twitter, you guys know it already. I talked about it a lot, that April is going to be a distraction just because the way that this flow looks like. A lot of there's delta hedging, which means buying shares, but there's also delta decay, which means selling shares. Again, I don't want to overcomplicate it. Just you can check the last video I talked about this. Okay. But yes, we obviously got the squeeze that we wanted beginning in May, and it went up very nicely. Went up higher than I expected. Personally, I traded the upside. That's how I play Tesla, right? I look for the trends, whether it's upside or whether it's downside. Just like the huge spreads that I saw that we caught back here in September 2022. It looked like a triple top in hindsight, right? It's post split, it was before FOMC, but we just saw huge spreads opened here, and analyzing them in the following days led to a conclusion that we're going to see a lot of downside, especially with more bearish flow overall entering on the market and on Tesla. So yeah, this was obviously a lot of downside. That was basically like 67% ish downside in 107 days. That's a lot. Very volatile stock. Tesla again is a very volatile stock. That's why following options flow, which we do. We do in the Discord a lot of education, ton of education as well. But a lot of members just like to see the analysis. They don't want to, work themselves to kind of learn it, which is absolutely fine, right? They just want to see the high quality analysis that all of us provide to better trade and invest. So again, you don't have to be, a flow master. Personally, I'm a huge fan of it. I just love it. I'm passionate about the markets and reading options chains and options activity. but you don't have to. That's the point. If you like supply and demand, do it. If you like technical analysis, do it. If you like macro economic related based investing, do it. Anything that works, do it. Don't listen to anyone telling you that one thing doesn't work. And that's also what we're about in Flow Trading in the Discord. We have a ton of macroeconomics analysts and related data. We do a lot of technical analysis. We do a lot of different stuff. Everything that we can add, combine to succeed, I'm for it. Now, let's talk about today. Okay? Again, I'm going to show you quick. I'm going to show you this. This was a very dangerous zone in the market overall. August 2022, September 2022. The market overall went to the downside, right? And then kind of bottomed back in October. But we don't want to see a triple top that just like happened here, okay? And right now, we're in a very dangerous zone, and I'll show you why. I'm going to take a fib retracement back from April 2022 highs, because this was the first market squeeze, right? The first shorts covering rally, which is also a very fun to play. It was the March one and then the July-August 2022 one. And obviously here, now it's kind of people fight, whether it's another bear market rally overall in the market or whether we're in a bull market. Personally, I don't care about semantics. So for me, it's just follow flow. And on this cycle, you can see again, highs to lows, fib retracement. The top was basically rejected from the golden pocket, and that's when we saw the downside. You can see respected the 0.236, bit of upside, then broke. Same thing here. I'll zoom in, and that's the 4 hour. Basically, the last time we topped in February 2023, after the first downside this year, we topped at the 0.382, went downside to the 0.236 again here. Then here broke a bit below, but we could claim it again with what looked, kind of a inverse head and shoulder, kind of, a reversal pattern here. And obviously the key, all the flow that we saw, the bullish accumulation and the big positions that I talked about in my last Tesla video, YouTube video, and it led to the squeeze, to the beautiful squeeze. Broke above the 0.382, broke above the 0.5, rejected at the golden ratio of the same cycle. So this is a very important level right now. Now, I'm gonna go to the 1 hour, okay? And even though if you like kind of macro like me, really trading the big moves, again, whether it's the upsides, whether it's the downsides, even if you're not playing both sides, to better hedge yourself, if you're willing the stock, or if you're long and wanna see and understand at least what the stock might do based on what the market and market makers and options dealers and the overall options activity is aiming for. So it's important, right? Now I'm gonna do to the 1 hour to besides the cycle I just showed you that you can really trade on those levels. We're gonna delete this and let's even do the 15-minute. Anyone who likes it short term. Now I'm gonna talk about technicals and flow short term. All right, so this was a big level as we saw, technically as well, golden ratio, right? And obviously in terms of flow, because a ton of size moved lately. There's a lot of build-up overall in Tesla right now, which is a very important. We're in a very crucial month or 2 months for Tesla, and I'll talk about this now. First of all, on this cycle, as I've said, from June 21st highs of this year to June 26th highs. So that's what, like 2 weeks of a cycle, even less. You can see they got rejected in the golden pocket. And again, that's the 15-minute chart, and you can really play those levels. Okay, got rejected here again, broke above the 0.32, but then rejected, really a reversal here to the downside, and then kind of again showed more strength and could claim back. Again, tiny tip, not financial advice, just tip. Don't try to time tops or bottoms. Ride the trend. Again, whether you're technical or supply and demand, or whether you're whatever your method to trade is, just ride the trend. And if you're a long-term investor and your thinking is more long-term, then that's I'm with you. I'm more of a swings. I look for dips overall in the market in undervalued companies. That's what we mainly like doing as well on the Discord, finding deep value plays with strong fundamentals that can from strong sectors, because we follow sector rotations in the market, right? So this is again something that we really like to do. Just we have members that barely active at all. They're not trading at all. They don't even touch options. They just want some stocks with potential to outperform the S&P. They buy them, they hold them long term, and we're happy if everyone's happy. So it doesn't matter if you're a trader or not, by the way. I root for all retail, obviously. And yeah, this is what you want to watch right now, okay? In terms of technicals, again, we got rejected in the golden pocket. We right now tested the golden ratio again, second time. Sometimes Tesla likes to kind of break in the third test once it gets to the golden ratio, okay? So this is going to be on big watch. Now, flow. What you do have in terms of flow here is actually this. First of all, long term, and this is why it's also getting very tricky here. That's from Unusual Wealth. You got almost $12 million premium spent on the $200 puts for December 2023. Long term, yes, but 11,420 noise volume on only 5,600 OI. If you see the 7 days chart kind of on the on this contract, they're buying the dips. Again, they don't care if Tesla goes higher a little bit and they're losing value. They might add, or even if they won't add, as long as they hold it, I would be careful. And I'm still watching this. And there are also other spreads that are very important for Tesla in the next few months. Again, I don't want to talk about them much right now because it's already a bit long, the video. But that's just, again, a bit of a red flag that's trying to build up a position. A lot of call sellers, which take advantage of the high, price action and the wild price action in the past few weeks, months. So they're selling a ton of calls, big players. But this is the last thing that we saw on Friday. You gotta follow OI, open interest, to see what's up with this. Again, mostly at the ask, to me, these are actually buyers of the 262.5 for July monthly. Okay, this contract has seen accumulation, and you can see it kind of looks like a reversal even on this specific contract, right? Kind of an inverse head and shoulders looking like a line with a lot of ask side volume coming in. So this is good. This is bullish short term for Tesla. If Tesla can claim the 262.5, right? Because that means that these strikes get in the money, then you can definitely see some nice upside. And it can even be a short-term upside, to be fair. It can be a few days, it can be whatever it is, right? A few hours. Again, personally, for me, I'm not looking to trade this range. I'm looking for the macro move, big moves to just swing a few weeks, few months and trade them. But if I see flow like this and I kind of like what happens here, then yeah, it definitely can be a trade. Break above golden pocket, we can definitely see the 270 area, and then we'll go from there, right? Because that's the next resistance, the 0.786 of this downtrend. Now, last thing I'm going to talk about is going to be basically the options chain. All right, so this one. This is July monthly options chain, which is the next monthly options chain. Okay, I know that for a lot of people it's going to be just gibberish and noise here, but bear with me. I'll try to simplify. Left side is calls, right side is puts. Everything on purple is in the money, black is out of the money. Call side. Purple right side in the money puts, black out of the money. In the money, they have more pressure overall in the money options. But there are a few things we want to follow here, okay? First of all, this script calculates OI, open interest change values every day when options data get updated in the morning. I had a friend that actually made a similar script. This is the one that I found online. So I actually found somewhere online a script. It was a bit broken, so I had to fix the code. And just for anyone, guys, in the Discord, in the Flow Trading Discord, we posted this. If you're new or if you didn't know that, we have it in the education channel. You can just write thinkorswim script, and we had the code, the full code, the script, so you can add it to your thinkorswim, and also full instructions on how to add this script to your thinkorswim brokerage, to your portfolio, right? So basically, yeah, it's very helpful. You can kind of see open interest data update every day, the values. So what it means here, for example, the 350 calls, right? Plus 9,648, which means the open interest doubled. Makes sense? Whether they're buyers, sellers, doesn't matter, right? But it doubled. You have more open interest. And that's what I'm saying again, buying calls, buying puts, selling puts, it doesn't mean necessarily bullish, bearish. There's a lot of continuous flow that you want to monitor, you need to know how to filter what's the important things. So I'm going to show you right now what's going to be important. Okay, this is very important. This is the 262.5 because of the course we just talked about earlier in this video. We saw the accumulation here. They're buying a lot of calls. If open interest goes higher than 1244, you want to see a few thousands higher, 2,000 at least, maybe a bit higher even. And if open interest goes higher then, and it claims 262.5, it's bullish short term for Tesla. It looks good, okay, for this week. And it's a short week. Remember, guys, tomorrow the market's going to be closed 3 hours prior. And on Tuesday, market will be closed for 4th of July. So obviously, happy 4th of July, all of you America. And we're gonna obviously all celebrate here in the US. I just hope that don't get too crazy, guys, with the fireworks and stuff. I already hear all the crazy fireworks outside. So yeah, be careful. Unless Tesla claims 350, then I'll allow it. Anyways, that's what we want to watch. Okay, the at the money volume. At the money is one strike above current price. So you see some nice volume here on the call side, but a lot of volume on the put side as well. You see, in the money puts here, 295, 300, even the 230s, which again, they don't have a lot of delta pressure now, which means they're not going to affect the stock, but it's something to follow. And again, I know for some it's noise, it's not something you're familiar with. That's something that I'm following daily. We're following daily in the Flow Trading Discord, and every stream, every day that we do, every time we have a member that asks for a Tesla flow request, we can just look and we tell them what we see, and we keep monitoring and posting every day new flow as it comes to kind of help everyone, obviously. But that's what you want to watch. Okay, you want us to watch the calls here, and you do want to see what's up with the puts here. And this has been July monthly, the next monthly chain, 19 days to expiration. That's not a lot. It's not a lot. This chain is now a very important one to follow and see what's next with Tesla. All right, now that's it. That's it with the Tesla, guys. Obviously, again, we kind of got the head and shoulders. We talked about, tweeted about it mainly, right? On Twitter, which I see we didn't hit the 69 likes, but I got you guys with the video. Some people also asked me to do it, so happy to share what I see. But yeah, this is my @ this is Orlando if you want to check it out, my Twitter. Kind of don't like what happened recently on Twitter, just all the algos showing a lot of noise and distractions and some junk content that I don't like, just like Facebook and Instagram. So again, that's just personally, I might be less active on Twitter just because I'm going less on Twitter. But if you want to check the Discord, again, as I've said, you also got the website, flowtradingusa.com. We're going to raise prices really soon. We had a lot of members that asked to extend it because they want to upgrade to the annual. So we'll try to see, we will try to extend it again, but we also have a lot of members that joined, and we're growing, and we really want to focus on quality and education and keep kind of, you know, following markets through good energies and good supported data analysis. And again, if you want to check it out, I'll also link the links below in the comments, in the description, right, of this video. But that's it, guys. Keep following the flow. Again, we're post June OpEx, which means the next one is July monthly OpEx. Remember, guys, that we had a lot of bearish positioning into December monthly OpEx. They have a lot of time, but it's something we have to keep in mind. Okay, again, we have to keep in mind. We saw the same thing on 2022. Bearish positioning in December 2022. And everyone were bullish here, but you can't forget about the macro. And again, we're not in the same place, we're not in the same market. We're in a different place, but still, gotta keep following the bigger story of the markets to see what's up. And that's it. I hope I didn't forget anything that I did want to talk about. Obviously, we had the deliveries numbers today as well on Tesla, right? So that's important. I'm following less the fundamental side of things or the deliveries and everything like that on Tesla, because I follow the flow, I follow the options chains, and I follow the options tape. I try to find the options dealers, the market makers, but to each their own. People can trade differently, whatever works for you, that's cool with me. And that's it, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you liked my accent, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future videos. And obviously let me know in the comments if you have questions or if you like the video, so I'll make more of them, because for now I don't make too many. So I will make more if you guys want more. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy 4th of July for everyone. And this is the way.